Most people regret these 5 things after the age of 70, and you still have time to change yours. When people reach their 70s, something profound happens. Life becomes quieter, slower, more reflective. And in those quiet moments, many begin to think about the past, the choices they made, the roads they didn't take, and the words they never said. Surprisingly, the biggest regrets have nothing to do with money, career success, or social status. They're about simple decisions, small moments, and missed opportunities that seemed insignificant at the time. Today, I want to share 5 things most people regret after 70. Not to make you feel sad, but to give you the awareness you need while you still have time. Number 1, not spending enough time with loved ones. When people look back at their lives, they rarely wish they had worked more hours or stayed late at the office more often. Instead, they wish they had spent more time with the people who mattered most. Their aging parents, their growing children, their partner, their friends. Many people say they were too busy, too focused on building a career, chasing success, paying bills, or creating what they thought was a perfect life. But in the end, the moments that truly matter are simple. A family dinner where everyone laughed together. A long conversation with your mother on a Sunday afternoon. Playing with your children when they were still small. Holding your partner's hand on a quiet evening. These are the moments people treasure most, because one day, those people are no longer around. Your parents grow old. Your children move away. Friends drift apart. And all that remains are memories. The question that haunts so many is, did I create enough of them? So ask yourself today, are you present with the people you love, or are you just physically there while your mind is somewhere else? Number 2, worrying too much about what others think. So many people live their entire lives based on other people's opinions. They choose careers they don't enjoy because it sounds impressive. They stay in relationships that drain them because they fear judgment. They hide their true personality, their quirks, their passions, just to fit in and be accepted. But after 70, many people realize something powerful and freeing. Most people were too busy with their own lives to even notice. All those years spent worrying about what your neighbors thought, what your relatives said, what strangers might assume. Wasted. They wish they had dressed the way they wanted, spoken their truth, even when it was uncomfortable. Pursued unconventional paths without shame. Loved boldly without hiding. Because at the end of life, you realize the only opinion that truly mattered was your own. And the saddest part? You can't get those years back. So, if there's something you're holding back on today because you're afraid of judgment, ask yourself, will this matter in 10 years? Will those people even remember? Live freely. Live honestly. Live bravely. Because your life is yours to live, not theirs to approve. Number 3, not taking care of their health earlier. When you're young, health feels invisible. You can eat junk food every day, skip the gym, stay up late, ignore stress, and still feel fine. Your body seems invincible. But here's the truth most people learn too late. The body remembers everything. After 70, many people live with chronic pain, diabetes, heart disease, limited mobility, or serious illnesses that could have been prevented. And they often say the same thing with deep regret. I wish I had taken better care of myself when I was younger. They wish they had eaten more vegetables and less processed food, moved their body regularly, even just walking, managed their stress instead of ignoring it, slept enough, stayed hydrated, gone to the doctor for checkups. These seem like small things when you're 25 or 35 or even 50. But by the time you're 70, these small things become everything. Because by the time you truly value your health and realize how precious it is, it's often much harder to restore. Your body is the only place you have to live for your entire life. Treat it with respect. Treat it with care. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Today. Because future you is counting on the choices present you is making right now. Number 5. Not expressing love and gratitude. One of the most painful regrets people share in their later years is this: I wish I had said I love you more often. I wish I had thanked my parents while they were still here. I wish I had told my partner how much they meant to me. I wish I had forgiven old arguments and let go of grudges. We assume people know how we feel. We assume there will always be more time. We think, I'll call them tomorrow. I'll visit next month. I'll say it later. But time moves forward, and opportunities don't always come back. Parents pass away before you tell them you're grateful for their sacrifices. Friends drift apart before you apologize for that argument. Loved ones leave this world before you say the words they needed to hear. And then it's too late. Words left unspoken often become the heaviest regrets of all. Because love that isn't expressed might as well not exist. Gratitude that stays silent never reaches the heart that needs it. If there's someone in your life you love, tell them. If there's someone you're grateful for, thank them. If there's someone you need to forgive, let it go. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't assume they already know. Say it now, because one day later runs out. If you're watching this today, you still have something many people after 70 wish they had. Time. Time to call someone you love and tell them what they mean to you. Time to take care of your health before it's too late. Time to stop living for others and start living for yourself. Time to follow a dream that's been waiting inside you. Time to say the words that need to be said. The biggest regrets in life are not the things we did and failed at. They're the things we never dared to do. The conversations we avoided. The risks we didn't take. The love we didn't express. So today, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. If I reach 70 years old and look back at my life, what do I want to see? Do I want to see a life lived fully or a life lived safely? Do I want to see courage or comfort? Do I want to see love expressed or love assumed? You still have time. Not forever, but today, use it wisely. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone you care about. And remember, it's never too late to start living a life you won't regret. Number 4, not following their dreams. Many people carry dreams in their hearts for decades. Starting that business, traveling to distant places, learning to paint or play an instrument, writing a book, changing careers. But fear holds them back. Comfort keeps them stuck. Responsibilities become excuses. They wait for the right time, when I have more money, when the kids are grown, when I retire, when things settle down. But here's the painful truth. The right time never comes. There will always be a reason to wait. Always something in the way. And after 70, those dreams don't just disappear. They turn into quiet, persistent regrets. Not because people failed at their dreams, but because they never even tried. They never gave themselves the chance. And that's what hurts the most. The what if. What if I had started that business? What if I had taken that trip? What if I had been brave enough to try? If there's a dream sitting quietly in your heart right now, don't let it die there. You don't need to quit everything tomorrow, but take one small step today, because trying and failing is uncomfortable for a moment, but not trying at all, that regret lasts a lifetime.